It's an honor to be here today. I'm dialing in live from LA. It's 1 a.m. here, so bear with me as I share with you a little bit more about View and just how happy we are with this partnership. As you guys know, at View, we're very conscious about how closely we work with the Filipino and our audience and understanding what they really love. We started really with Korean dramas and Korean variety shows, expanded to Japanese, Chinese, Thai, and anime last year. Um, as we continue to listen to the Filipino viewers, we then launched our Korean View originals last year as well. River Where the Moon Rises, Doom at Your Service, Lovers of the Red Sky, and then most recently, Now We Are Breaking Up. And as we continue to keep this momentum, we're so happy to start the new year with ABS-CBN and moving and really putting the Filipino in the spotlight. And as you guys know, View is in over 16 markets, and we're so excited to see how we can really support and work closely with ABS-CBN to really bring the best content to the world. So thank you so much. It's a really awesome opportunity. We're very happy and can't wait to see what more we do together.
Thank you, Miss Ari. Wow, what an exciting Buena Mano for 2022 of View and ABS-CBN with The Broken Marriage Vow. Looking forward to more projects in the future. Thank you again, Miss Ari, for joining us this afternoon. Okay, simulan na natin ang tsikahan with the cast and directors of The Broken Marriage Vow. Maraming salamat sa ating Global Kapamilya Press na nagpadala ng kanilang questions. At isa-isa ko nang babasahin yung mga yan para masagot ng ating cast. Okay, so we'll acknowledge the press and the affiliation and the question. And please, dun sa artista na sasagot, address yung question, please turn on your camera, okay? Simulan natin mula kay from the global media, from Adrian Pangilinan ng San Diego Filipino Cinema and the Phil-Am Film Collective from San Diego, USA. And I think the question is for Jody. Hi, Jodes. Ang question ni Adrian sa'yo is, with all of the different kinds of characters you've portrayed, how does a Jody Santa Maria completely get into the character that is unique from the previous role?
Hi MJ. Hindi lang naman ako talaga yung mag-isang bumubuo ng character pagka binibigyan ako ng isang proyekto. It's really a collaboration of me and my directors because malaki yung part nila doon sa pagbubuo ng isang character. So with The Broken Marriage Vow, I remember na meron akong mga set of questions na ginawa na nilagyan ko na rin ng sa palagay ko kung ano dapat si Dr. Jill, and then these questions were sent to Direk Connie and Direk Andoy, and I was asking them also for their input, and may mga instances na may nagva-Viber and Telegram messages kami para lang sure kami na pagdating namin sa set nasa sa isang pahina kami. But
Right.
Of course, habang nagte-taping, may mga adjustments pa rin na ginagawa. Kasi parang buhay yung role, buhay yung character. So, may mga, sabihin natin yun nga, kumbaga, nag-evolve pa siya as we go along.
Jody, saka I must say, when I saw the pilot week, hindi ko nakita si Marisa, hindi ko nakita si Amor Powers. I mean, those are your past characters that showed gigil. But this one, iba. Pati hinga mo, pati, alam mo yung iba eh.
Siguro, kasi dun sa mga past characters, pag sinabi mong gigil, ang gagawin nating gigil is very, parang overt. Kitang-kita mo, very physical. But with this one, halos lahat sa loob nangyayari. Kumbaga sumusunod na lang yung facial expression dun sa nararamdaman ng character. So mas pigil ang gigil.
Pag lalong pinipigil, mas lalong nanggigigil. Yon. All right. Thank you, Jody. Next question is for Sue. Sue. Ito si Sue, medyo malapit na rin ako manggigil. Lumabas na dun sa pilot week. Naku po.
Hindi ko mabuksan yung
Lexi?
camera ko. Sabi, hindi daw ako pinapayagan ng host. Pero hello! Ayan, okay, pwede na. Hello!
Okay,
Andito.
so ang question is from Rhea Paulos or Hella Rhea from the San Francisco in the Bay Area. Your character Lexi in The Broken Marriage Vow is in an entanglement where audience members will label her as the mistress or the kabit of the series. While many audience members will have mixed emotions towards your character, how has being a part of The Broken Marriage Vow led you to be sympathetic and empathize towards anyone in a similar situation as Lexi?
Yeah, I have prepared for this answer and I've answered this question before. As actors, we really cannot judge our characters. We really have to jump into their shoes na dapat dala namin lahat ng responsibilidad and open kami na maramdaman lahat ng kailangan nilang maramdaman, lahat ng hinihingi po sa amin ng script. And of course, ng mga directors namin. Of course, it's hard playing a part or a role na hindi mo talaga completely kilala or wala kang experience at all sa mga pinagdaanan niya. So it will really take a lot of research, watching a lot of movies, and marami pong factors to build Lexi's character. So, yeah.
Ang maganda kasi we keep an open mind first eh. Di ba kasi medyo may first impression na kaagad tayo. Dapat medyo ganun muna ng konti. Parang medyo ganun na kawakan muna.
Hindi natin kasi alam talaga kung ano ba talagang pinanggalingan, ano ba talagang dahilan, ano ba talagang end goal nila. So unless we know everything, hindi talaga natin pwedeng i-judge yung mga tao sa mga decisions nila.
And my personal take, it takes two to tango.
Yeah. Correct.
Takes two to tango. It's not just your fault. Thank you, Sue. Ang dami kong input. Sa panood ko na kasi kaya medyo na-excite na ako. Sue, wag ka muna umalis. Ito pa, the next question is for you as well. Mula kay Nikki Arambulo ng Arambulo Live in LA. Sue, you recently revealed that Zanjo has been your longtime crush. What was it like filming your first scene together?
I've worked with Zanjo before, pero it was a totally different character. It was a totally different role. And all I can say is, the first time na nakatrabaho ko siya until today, sorry Z, sabi mo sa akin hindi na kita pwede maging crush, pero crush pa din kita. Kasi ang husay-husay mo, napakabait mo, ang dali-dali mong katrabaho, never niyang pina-feel sa akin na never niya ako pinahirapan at never niyang pinaramdam sa akin na kailangan ko mailang. Kahit nga na ganun nga ang sitwasyon na showbiz crush ko talaga si Z. And sobrang nag-enjoy ako yung first ever na eksena namin na hindi ko masabi kung alin. Pero sa tulong ni Direk Connie, sa guidance nila pareho, syempre kabado ako, di ba? Sa guidance nila pareho, na itawid namin yung eksena. And I think maganda. Sana pag napanood nyo ay magustuhan po ninyo.
I think we need to get the reaction of Z.
Ay, reaction ko?
Z, are you aware that crush ka daw ni Sue? Matagal na?
Talaga?
Hoy! Nuhaling ka. Alam niya talaga.
Nung bata pa siya noon, maliit pa siya noon. Pero kasi nung ginagawa namin itong project na to, hindi ko naman nilagay sa utak ko or sa amin. Actually, ewan ko kung paano namin binubuo yung mga scenes namin. As characters siguro yung lumabas. Kaya pero meron akong sinabi may ni-request ako sa kanya bago kami mag-taping na pwede, pag nag-start tayo, huwag mo na akong tawagin kuya.
Para mas medyo real ng konti yung pag-portray ng role. No? Kaya I get it. Kasi sabi ni Sue during her solo press con, it kind of helped her na ma-establish agad yung sa sarili niya, no, towards you, yung chemistry, yung kilig, yung pagka-like. Did you feel that?
Malaking tulong yun siyempre para sa character ko, 'di ba? Na hindi ko kasi ganun yung story. Mahal namin yung isa't isa. So malaking tulong din na alam mo yun, na yung desire namin sa isa't isa nandun.
All right. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Sue. We're just warming up, ha? Warming up pa lang tayo. Mamaya na kumanti yung mga, baka may mga intense na questions pa
May mga
dito.
nadadamay na sa mga tanong.
Okay, now I want to ask our creative team, maybe we can have on camera si Sir Rondel and Ai Tamayo. Ano ba yung paano naging process nung working with BBC? Paano yung back and forth, yung push and pull nung writing, yung story, yung pagbuo? Sir Rondel?
Ayun, sabi din na ba yan? Every script pinapasa namin sa BBC kay Charles. Tapos nagko-comment sila. Parang usual. Tapos ipapadala nila sa amin yung comments nila ulit. Tapos re-revise namin, gano'n. So, din-discuss namin yung character. In-explain nila sa amin kung paano sila tumatakbo bawat isa. Kung ano yung... Meron silang kumbaga ba team yung tingin nila dun sa mga characters. Meron talaga silang role na ginaganap. Actually, marami kaming natutunan sa kanila. Hindi sila ang sarap nilang katrabaho, dali nilang kausap. Ang bilis nilang makita yung mga intentions natin bilang Pilipino na ito yung gagawin natin doon. So matter of fact, yung itong kanilang series, mas mahaba yung atin kasi ang dami talagang ang daming pwede talaga i-develop, ang daming pwedeng paanda rin doon sa mga characters. So matter of fact, may isang character sila dyan sa series na meron na siyang version sa London na may sarili ng series. So may isang character doon. Hindi ko lang maalala kung alin doon, pero ganun siya kalawak yung kwento nito at ganun siya ganda.
Nagkaroon na ng sariling buhay yung isang character, nagka-spin-off na, parang ganun.
Yes, so nagkaroon na ng series yung sarili.
Ai, you want to add something?
Yes po, kasama po dun sa process yung pine-preserve natin yung what is original, what is kung ano yung sa BBC, and at the same time, pinapasok natin what is Pinoy. Yung values natin, yung sensibilities natin. So, nandun, yung balance yun, kasama din yung sa process. Yung being dramatic and painful without being melodramatic. Yun, yung balance na gano'n.
One other question, Sir Rondel, did you have to explain sa BBC team na ganito kasi ang mga Pinoy ganito kami
yes. In-explain namin sa kanila. Actually, nag-meeting kami, mahaba kaming meeting. Andun si Direk Connie, in-explain niya rin yung clothing. Actually, lahat ng aspect, present namin sa kanila, even yung camera na gagamitin, ganun level yung usapan hanggang sa ano ang design ni Direk Connie, paano namin gagawin tong script, ano yung babaguhin namin sa character, ganun. Kasi syempre kailangan pakita tayo ng bago So lahat yun present namin at in-approve nila. Hindi kami pwedeng gumalaw na wala nila approval. So lahat ng mapapanood nyo ay in-approve ng London. Yan. Actually,
yun yung gusto kong tanungin. Ano yung reaction nila nung napanood nila yung trailer? Have they seen the first week? Ano nang reaction?
Yes. Actually, nagandahan sila. Wow! Yun ang ganun na reaction ni Charles na sobrang ganda. Even yung design, yung ganun, impress sila sa... Actually, minention mo kanina na yung manggas ni Rachel.
Diba?
Ang ganda na clothing, yung pagkain daw. So, sobrang sarap tingnan, very Filipino, yung execution, yung gano'n. So, tuwan-tuwa sila doon sa napanood nila.
Parang yung manggas kasi niya, parang sariling guest Parang isang tao yun Thank you, Sir Rondel and Ai. Let me call him back again, Jody Santa Maria, because the next question is for her. It's from Bradford Atkins of Philippine News Today, USA in San Francisco. Jody, can you describe to us the anatomy of the pivotal dinner scene wherein you will be slapped by Sue at the back of your head? It's such a huge and important scene as actors. How do you prepare for that physical scene mentally? That was the question. How was the mental preparation? The physical na-explain mo na yata, that you and Sue had to choreograph it and you had to give Sue a go signal. And sige, tuloy mo. Yung mental preparation ang tanong ni Bradford.
Well, it's important kasi na alam mo din kung saan nangyayari or kung saan nanggagaling yung scene. So, for the mental preparation kasi, I believe for our script, nasa week 6 nangyari yung dinner scene na yon. And before that, ang dami nang nangyari between Jill and David and Lexi. So, umabot siya sa point kung saan parang kailangan niyang kumbaga bumawi, na-obsess siya na gusto niyang bumawi because gusto niyang ibalik yung dignidad niya. So doon siya nanggagaling. For the preparation, siguro yun din yung pinanggalingan ko for Jill. Kasi before that scene happened, merong major na nangyari. Pero syempre, hindi ko na rin pwede ikwento para surprise or kumbaga para panoorin nila kung ano yung mga mangyayari before that scene and kung bakit siya umabot doon.
That question seems to be the favorite question, no? Even in your solo press con. Kasi nga, yun ang nakikita namin sa trailer. Pero ang tanong, Jody, marami pa bang intense scenes na hindi pa namin nakikita na nakatago lang?
I think kasi, syempre, I believe yung mga scenes na pinakita sa trailer, ito yung mga parang iconic na mga scenes na kung saan tumatak doon sa Korean adaptation and also the original Dr. Foster. So parang ito yung mga nakita na. Pero marami pang iba, marami pang pasabog, marami pang baon si The Broken Marriage Vow na talaga namang kaabang-abang.
Ayan, huwag ka na muna umalis because the next question is also for you. It's from June Rigonan of Rated J in Singapore. Your last series, Ang Sayo Ay Akin, was also about infidelity. What is the difference in your approach to this series para hindi naman makita ang dating character mo na palaban and confrontational?
Magkaibang character si Marisa and si Dr. Jill. Sa demeanor pa lang nila, sa background pa lang nila, sa desires nila, motivation nila sa buhay, sa needs nila, magkaiba na. So silang dalawa ay magkaibang tao at hindi mo pwedeng i-portray ang dalawang magkaibang tao ng pareho. For Ang Sayo Ay Akin, yung role na ginawa ko doon, siya yung naging mistress. Sa The Broken Marriage Vow, ako ang legal wife.
Ikaw ang inagawan, di ba? Alright. June, kailangan mo siyang mapanood. I know you're very excited. A week from now, you'll all see it. If you have View, you can see it 48 hours ahead. Okay. Ayun, napanood na pala ni June kaya na-excite siya. Sabi niya, I've watched it. Good job. Thank you, Jody. Let me call in now to your kasama dito sa series, Angeli Bayani and Empress Shook. Hi, Angeli. Hi, Empress.
Hello.
Hello
again.
po.
Hi, Miss
Alam mo,
Empress.
Angeli, ibang-iba ka
Ate
dito, ha?
Ange.
Parang sanay ako na serious yung mga roles Dito parang ewan ko ba, parang tismosang konsintadora na hindi ko maintindihan Ang tanong ko, Angeli, is, yun nga, no, isa kang konsintidora na kaibigan dito ni Jody, di ba? In real life, kaya mo rin bang pagtakpan ng kalokohan ng isang kaibigan or is it ever justified?
Hala, hindi ko alam. As a friend, seryoso, sasabihin ko talaga right away kung meron akong alam. Hindi ko kasi kayang itago. Alam mo yun? Nakikita mo sa face ko yun. Which is nagawa din namin ni Jody kasi may mga hulihan scenes kami. Kasi ako talaga hindi mo kayang itago.
Ano parang what you see is what you get. Talagang hindi mo kayang i-plastic, di ba?
Hindi mo kaya.
Di mo kaya. Okay, si Empress naman.
Ay, sorry.
No, it's okay. Empress, ikaw naman, you recently tied a knot, your longtime partner. And what have you learned so far about, marriage and relationships? And what do you feel na ito na, a comeback project with ABS-CBN? It's so big as this.
Well, hindi pa naman ganun katagal, no? Parang I feel naman na marami pa akong matututunan kaming dalawa with each other at saka dun sa marriage namin. Pero I think mas nag-mature in a way kasi we also have a daughter na, diba? Na parang hindi na lang sarili ko yung iniisip ko kasi hindi na ako single. Dalawa na iisipin ko, yung daughter ko tapos yung asawa ko pa. And I think na-realize ko na kailangan mas maging caring ako kasi nung single ako, nung artista ako yung inaalagaan. Lagi nandyan yung nanay ko, nagda-drive sa akin, siya yung PPA sa akin. So parang hindi ko na-experience na ako naman yung mag-aalaga sa ibang tao. And ngayon, dalawa silang inaalagaan ko. So I think kailangan ko pa talagang paghusayan yun.
learning, di ba? Continuous learning. At yun nga, yung second question ko,
Yes. At
how
maaga
does it
pa.
feel? I know. How does it feel to have this big comeback project with ABS?
Oo nga po, nagulat nga po ako kasi bago pa ako ikasal na inquire na po yan sa akin. At so, naisip ko na, oh my gosh, after ko ikasal, may work na agad ako at napakaganda at napakalaking project pa. So I'm truly grateful for giving this opportunity sa ABS-CBN. Maraming salamat po talaga.
Alright. Angeli, before I let you go, kinuwento sa amin ni Jody that she had a session, a workshop session with you about the Meissner technique. Kasi tinatanong namin siya kung paano yung gigil approach niya dito. Like, also, tinanong ko siya, saan ka humugot ng emotion para ipakita na ikaw ay na kinaliwa, mga ganyan. Meissner daw ang tinuro mo. Talk to us about it.
OMG. Yes, nagkaroon kami ng ilang sessions. Basically, ang sabi ko lang kasi sa kanya na meron kasi tayong expectations of ourselves kung paano tayo magbe-behave in certain situations. Ang Meissner helps you na ilabas yung talagang nararamdaman mo na what if okay lang? What if okay lang ilabas? What if walang magja-judge sa'yo? Ganun. And gagamitin mo lahat yun, yung totoong nararamdaman mo. Tapos ipapatong mo dun yung lines, yung situation ng scene na para maglaban siya talaga. So na-heighten yung circumstances. So totoo yung sinabi ni Ms. Jody na gigil talaga siya. Pero dahil nga eto na yung situation, eto yung scene, eto yung lines, yung pagpipigil niya sobrang sakit for her.
Right.
Kaya yun yung thing na sa tingin ko malaking na itutulong ng Meissner.
Wow.
Naha-heighten siya.
It's just so great to hear actors collaborating with each other to come up with a beautiful execution. Napakaganda ng kwento. Thank you, Angeli. Thank you, Empress, for answering the questions. Let me call him now, one of our directors, Direk Connie Makatuno. Direk, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you, MJ.
Ikaw
Thank you sa buong cast. Ang galing nila.
Siguro yun muna, no? Ano muna pakiramdam? Seeing it. Na nakapanood namin for the first time.
Kasi syempre nag-edit din, pero ngayon ko lang nakita na may music. So iba rin yung feel, tsaka ngayon ko lang nakita with color grading. So wala, hindi ako nakapagbasa ng comments ng mga tao sa KTX. Nanonood ako. I was really focused on watching. I was going the ride with them.
Right. Direk Andoy, can I call you in also? One of our directors as well. Direk, anong reaction mo nung nakita mo na siya yung pilot week ng dire-diretso?
Wait lang I can't start my video. Ayan, okay. Okay. What was that again? Sorry.
Ano yung reaction na? Ito na, pinapanood na ng ibang tao. Hindi na to, kami-kami lang. And seeing the reaction sa KTX, sa chat box.
Nakakagulat. At saka nakaka-excite pala. Syempre hindi ko alam yung mga pinanggalingan ng ibang scenes. I mean, yung ibang scenes kasi doon, si Direk Connie nag-shoot, ako nag-shoot nung iba. So parang hindi ko alam kung paano niya sinut o nakita ko pero hindi ganun ka familiar kasi nga hindi pa siya edited. Raw yung nakita ko. That's why parang okay, ngayon nakita ko na siya ng buong buo. Parang wow, ganun pala yun. Parang iisang tono lang kami lahat pala. Tama naman pala. Isang tono lang. That's why we're working as one, even with the actors, pati yung mga setman, pati yung production design, of course from the creatives, yung parang ito yung tono natin pare-pareho. So hindi kami naging sintonado. Nakakatuwa. Maraming salamat.
Direk Connie, join us kasi the questions are for the directors. Also kanina na-mention ni Direk Connie yung scoring, yun ang tumatak sa akin actually. To be honest, next to the sleeves of Rachel Alejandro, it's It's really the scoring. Ang ganda-ganda ng score ng The Broken Marriage Vow. Abangan niyo yan, mga kapamilya. Okay, from Danny Bernardo of Philstar.com, Direk Connie, what are the similarities and differences of The Broken Marriage Vow from its foreign counterparts, and why should audiences still watch it if they've already seen the other versions?
I think na-mention kanina that we have to stay close to the franchise, to the mother show. And nandun talaga yon. I think what they're gonna look out for is how we're gonna localize the entire series. Kumbaga, sobrang pinag-isipan kung papaano siya aangat and why you would want to watch it. For me, kung bakit mo siya papanoorin, iba kasi yung soul nung serye na ito. You know what I'm saying? Alam mo yung kwento ng Dr. Foster, napanood mo siya, pero iba naman ang hatid ng mga actors natin. Right. Iba yung kaluluwa na binigay nila dun sa mga characters nila. Iba rin yung itsura. Iba rin yung location natin. Iba rin yung mounting, yung kung papaano mo tinayo yung yung serye. So definitely, kahit alam mo na yung storyline yan, meron pa ring excitement. Ako kanina, kahit napanood ko na yung edited, di ba? Sumisigaw pa rin ako. Hindi ko alam. Sa excitement of seeing something visually come alive from an idea and become right there on your screen na pinapanood mo. Sobrang grateful to see it that way. And I think sila rin, baka matutuwa sila na makita nila yung Pilipinas, yung kultura natin, yung bansa natin in a different way, yung storya natin bilang Pilipino in a different way, kahit na nanggagaling ito sa isang franchise na Dr. Foster. I think yun isang bagay na aabangan nila.
In that same line, ang question ni Florencio Husay Jr. of Manual to Life for Direk Andoy is there a different style that you'll use since you're adapting an international series? And if I may add, parang nakakalimit ba yon, Direk Andoy, na may sinusundan ka? Or binigyan kayo ng total freedom to experiment?
We were given total freedom to experiment the way we want to tell the story of Dr. Foster sa perspective ng Pilipino. That's why yung dalawang Pilipino naman yung director, yung vision ni Direk Connie for from the pilot para sa lahat, yun yung sinundan namin. Kasi iba yung iba tayo magkwentong mga Pilipino kwentong Pinoy itong kinukwento natin That's why we adapted it sa kultura ng Pilipino. Hindi naman natin pwedeng ikwento yung Dr. Foster original na parang yun din yung nangyari dito sa Pilipinas kasi magkaiba Magkaiba yung kultura, magkaiba yung pakiramdam, magkaiba yung mentality ng mga characters towards certain situations. And also isa sa mga paraan ng pag-shoot namin, yung idea was para kang kapitbahay na nanonood sa kapitbahay mo. Parang ganun yung visual.
Marites na Marites.
Marites tayo dyan. Diba? Yung parang nanonood ka lang sa kapitbahay mo sa nangyayari dito sa kay Dr. Foster o kay Dr. Jill sa atin. Parang ganun.
Alright. Direk Connie, if you know Direk Connie, you'll know that ako napanood ko kasi parang I see a lot of Direk Connie in the outfits, no? May kinalaman dyan ang tanong ni Orange Magazine. Ito ang tanong niya. Ano yung process ng costume designs? Because kapansin-pansin yung effort to promote local designs like yung mga weaves and the textiles. Sobrang ganda kasi ng choices sa mga damit na ginamit.
Ano naman mundo ko kasi rin talaga yon, promoting Filipino weaves and Filipino creativity, ingenuity. So parang nung in-offer sa akin yung project, sinabi ni Sir Dea na why don't you put your clothes into it? Kasi I hand paint clothes and I use all those local weaves. Kaya lang naisip ko, this project is huge Hindi lang to pwedeng damit ko lang, di ba? Parang hindi lang to mga creations ko. So nagbakasakali ako, I approached 18 other designers, Filipino designers na gumagawa ng original work. medyo yung masusing factor dito is that I choose designers na meron din silang collaborate na mga communities. Kumbaga, or designers na nag-upcycle, or designers na gumagamit ng, nagre-recreate ng mga ibang elements na normally gagamitin mo as basket pero ginawa mo sa bag. So parang ang gusto ko sana is yung naging dream ko, yung aspiration ko was to promote us na pwede tayong makakreate ng mga world-class outfits, accessories, bags na na pwede nating ipagmayabang sa ibang bansa. And for the other countries and also for our countrymen na makita nila nag-exist yan. Kasi for the first time yung itong mga designers ito nakikita mo lang sila lagi sa sa mga editorial sa mga magazines. But this is the first time na nag-unite kaming lahat na makikita niyo sila on TV. Hindi pa nangyari to, I think. So parang excited silang lahat. And I think it's high time because then of what happened in the pandemic, parang nabukas din talaga yung mundo natin to what goes on around us. And so parang it was the perfect timing. The project was the perfect timing. So when I approached them, Len Kabili of Filipina, hindi siya nagdalawang isip. Red Ayala, hindi siya nagdalawang isip. Jurel, Wilson, and these are from different places pa. This is from Iloilo, from Davao, shinip nila papuntang Maynila. Kunyari, Abel Philippines, Zara One, sobrang supporter talaga si Zara One din in this project because naniniwala siya na sabay-sabay nating itayo ang gawang Pinoy.
Right.
May puso yung show natin, maganda yung location natin, masarap yung pagkain natin, pero inangat pa natin yung kwento, may sarili siyang story on its own, yung butterfly sleeves. It's art there in a contemporary way.
Yeah. Sobrang agaw eksena yon. And I must say talaga din, Direk, hindi pilit yung pagsuot. Kasi may mga ibang gumagawa na gano'n Yung parang pinilit talaga na ipasuot. Ito hindi Nag-gel talaga siya. Thank you so much, Direk Andoy and Direk Connie. I'll call you again later for more questions. But let me call in first Rachel Alejandro. Ito na nga, saka si Franco Laurel. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Franco.
I can't, with my video, wait, paano ba to? You can.
Kaya.
Okay.
Kapit yan. There you go.
There you go. Hi, MJ.
Hello.
Rachel, kanina ko pa sinasabi yung eksenang yon na talaga namang agaw eksena. Did you have fun wearing all those beautiful outfits?
I did. Sobra. Feeling Barbie doll ako ni Direk Connie. And of course, ang ating mga stylist, si Jilla, I was just so aliw na aliw, highlighting the fashion of Filipino fashion designers. Yun nga, yung character ko, si Natalia Lucero, she's a champion of Filipino designers. She says that actually later on in the show. So,
pero how does it feel like going back to acting on TV?
Oh my God, so kinabahan ako. Actually, yung mga scenes ko with Sue, okay lang. Kasi parang it was so easy for me na parang maisip siya bilang, kasi I don't have a child. So, naging challenging din yun. Pero parang, alam mo yung agad-agad, nung first day ko palang nakilala si Sue, sobra ko siyang nagustuhan. Alam mo yun, as a person, I think we clicked so easily. So parang it was so easy for me to think of her as my little sister. Alam mo yun, yung parang minahal ko siya agad. Parang ganon. Pero si Jody, si Doc Jill, alam mo yung natutulala na lang ako sa kanya. Nakakalimutan ko yung mga lines ko. Kasi sobrang kaba, and because I think talagang parang nakabog ako, parang na-rattle.
Right,
Kasi ang galing-galing niya, and of course she's so beautiful and she's a master, and you will love her in the show, I'm sure. Kanina nga napanood mo with us yung pilot week, and you guys are in for a treat. Ibang Jody Santa Maria ang mapapanood ninyo dito sa Broken Marriage Vow.
But we haven't seen Franco. Hindi pa lumalabas si Franco sa pilot. Ano bang role mo, Franco, dito? Without spoiling.
Yeah, well, my role is Attorney Dante Pugong. I'm the annulment lawyer of Dr. Jill, and I also am the patient of Dr. Jill. So you'll be
Ah,
seeing me in the second week.
okay. I have a question. Okay? Medyo personal tong question, Franco. No? Pero you've been in a
Yes.
marriage for almost 2 decades now. What's the secret para hindi ma-break yung marriage vow?
As cliche as it may sound, the reason why my marriage has lasted this long is God. God is the center for our marriage, and really, it's just communicating with each other, and I also believe in never go to bed without. Kung nag-away kayo, never go to bed without fixing things. So that's how we make sure that our marriage stays strong and that just really love.
Paano pag 12 midnight na? Antok na talaga eh.
Ay, hindi. Minsan hindi talaga. Maski sa umaga, mag-uusap kami. Basta maayos lang.
That's true. Okay, maraming salamat, Rachel and Franco, for answering
Thank you.
those
Thank
questions.
you.
Can't wait to see you sa serye, Franco. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat din.
Let me bring back Jody once again kasi may question tayo here from our friends from mga vlogging community, different groups and kapamilya communities all over the world. Mula kay Abby Adao ng K-Drama Diary. Jody, the question is, do you feel any pressure because of the popularity of the original work, and what Pinoy feel was incorporated to drive a distinct feel for the broken marriage vow? Okay, so let's do it one by one first. Pressure.
So, pressure. Well, at first, oo. Diba? Siyempre, napakalaking proyekto. I think parang 6th adaptation na tayo. Oo, nagkaroon ng pressure for me, no, as an actor. Pero if you're going to ask me now, I think natigil yung parang pagka-feel ng pressure na yon after our taping ended.
Okay.
Kasi parang tapos na eh. Nakan na, i-edit na yan, lalagyan niya ng scoring, color grading, etc. etc. So parang ayoko na siyang isipin pa ng isipin kasi parang unnecessary stress na siya. And I believe naman that we have given our all, our best, our heart and soul to this series. And yun.
Did you enjoy wearing the outfits pala? Sorry, did you enjoy wearing the outfits this series?
Yeah, nice mga outfits. Yes, ang ganda ng mga palda, yung mga skirts, and yung mga hand-painted na creations ni Direk Connie. Kasi she collaborates also with her son. Ay, tama ba? Baka sobrang ako chumika. Oh, kasi sa kanila yon yung si Lokal.
Yes.
So, there. And yung iba pa na makikita mo, may mga may furniture din sila. Tangang promote, no? May mga, sila, lampshade, gano'n na makikita niyo rin sa series. What else? So, yun yung mga sariling atin doon. Also, syempre, makikita mo naman tulad ng nasabi na kanina, yung pagka-doon, yung mga locations, most of the locations, I believe, kumbaga virgin pa sila. Hindi mo pa siya nakita. Hindi siya yung, napanood ko na yan sa ganitong serye. And lahat talaga sinuk namin sa Baguio.
Wow.
And very Pinoy. Kung makikita mo naman how we relate to each other, yung pagdating sa pamilya, sa pagkakaibigan, how we relate to the community, it's very Pinoy.
True. Thank you, Jody. Let me call in your partner in the show, si Zanjo. Z, the question is for you mula kay Van ng Anyong Opa. What was the hardest part in filming the series? And to answer that, ano yung preparation na ginawa mo for the role? It's kind of a vague and a big question, no? Pero if you can pick one, hardest part.
Well, yung preparation, mahirap na talaga siya kasi unang-una adaptation siya sa isang hit na series na Dr. Foster. So, yun, maraming research, may mga pinag-aralan about sa character ni David. And pinanood ko rin yung Dr. Foster at saka yung Korean adaptation para hindi ko mapareho, para hindi parehas yung gawin ko dun sa mga ginawa ng character ni David sa ibang series. And yung pinakamahirap, actually mahirap siya. From start to end, mahirap siyang gawin, pero it's all worth it. Talagang grabe yung experience, yung memories na nakuha ko sa paggawa nitong show na to. Kasama yung mga actors, yung prod, and 2 months kami halos yung second cycle namin, kaya wala, talagang sobrang proud ako sa project na to. And yun, kung sabihin na uulitin ko pa rin siya.
Saka hindi ko nakita si Zanjo doon sa pag-portray mo talaga. Iba din talaga. Kasi
kaya siya mahirap.
I know. Kasi minsan, di ba, pag sa girls, kasi sa women, ang daling ibahin with the help of looks, wigs, even the acting and all that, pagkatananalita. Minsan, ang challenging na part is sa guys, ang hirap burahin yung mga ginawa in the past. Pero dito, hindi ko nakita si Zanjo.
Siguro tinanggal ko rin sa sarili ko yung intention sa pagbuo ng character, di ba? Kasi once na lagi nandun yung intention, parang mas sumaharang pa yun para mabuo siya. And hindi lang naman ako yung bumuo ng character ni David. Kumbaga, ang laking factor nung script, nung director, yung mga tinuturo nila sa akin. Siyempre, nag-react lang din naman ako on how sila Jody and Sijan, sila Sue, and lahat ng characters, kung paano nila binuo yung character nila. Unti-unti nabubuo yung character ni David, kung paano siya mag-react, kung anong gagawin nila, di ba? So, yun, nagtulungan talaga, collaboration siya. Ang ganda nung experience niya.
Grabe sorry, before I move on to the next question sa ibang characters, yung parang nag-unfold yung insecurity mo in that scene with Rachel and Art Acuna, napakaganda nung scene niya. Parang, doon ko na-realize yung mga bubog ni David.
Yung kasi, yun din yung maganda dun ngayon ko lang din nakita yung pilot week. Isa-isang kahit pa konti-konti pa yung mga scenes ng mga characters, pero naramdaman mo na agad kung ano yung pupuntahan, kung saan sila nanggagaling, kung bakit sila naging ganon. Sa konting nuance lang nararamdaman mo na di ba? Parang kaya natutuwa ako habang pinaparood ko na nakuha namin yung gusto namin.
Eto na, Z. Tawagin ko na yung next na makakausap ko kasi interesting din yung character niya. Let me call in Bianca Manalo. Hi, Bianca.
Hi, MJ.
Ang interesting ng role mo dito kasi parang ang napansin ko, parang alam mo nang niloloko ka ng asawa mo pero parang tanggap mo or something like that. How was your preparation in building up your character here? Paano mo siya pinroseso?
Ginawan ko kasi ng story yung background ni Carol As in, nag-aral siya sa abroad, maayos sa pamilya, prim and proper. So, kung paano rin siya sa asawa niya, ganun ko hinanda yung sarili ko. I remember pag dumarating yung taping guys, aaralin ko lahat yun, yung ipapractice ko pa sa mirror, paano yung mukha, yung expression, and babalikan ko si Dr. Foster, tapos babalikan ko rin si World of the Married. Yung talagang titingnan ko, paano niya to binato? Paano nila to? Yung kino-compare ko talaga para handang-handa yung character ni Carol pagka sumampa na rin siya.
Kasi, okay, so alam natin lahat na magkakaroon ng tension between Jill and David and then Lexi. Pero unexpected sa akin na parang, merong ganito rin pala si Carol.
Actually, parang si Carol yung alam niya lahat, pero kahit gusto niyang sabihin, ayaw niyang manira ng relasyon yung hindi niya hahayaang makasira ng kasal, yung taong in a relationship, di ba? Kumbaga, kung may alam ka, tago mo lang sa sarili mo dahil hindi mo naman yung story to tell hayaan mo, maayos din na malay mo, maayos naman din nila, di ba? So, medyo hirap yung character. Oo.
Will you do that in real life? If that were to happen in real life?
Actually, iisip ko nga kayo nung tinanong mo kay Ate Angeli, feeling ko ako, hindi ko sasabihin. Alam kong babae din ako na paano kung sa akin gawin yon. Pero hindi ata maganda kung magmumukhang paano kung maayos pala nila, 'di ba? Tapos nasira mo na. 'Di ba yung mga lalaki nagkakamali naman yan Sabi nga doon sa isang pelikula, 'di ba, dapat binibigyan sila ng allowance for mistakes kasi may pagsisisip, may reconciliation naman na nangyayari.
Alright. Okay. Parang different strokes for different folks. Ika nga, di ba? Thank you, B. Bianca, maraming salamat. Let me call in back Sue. Sue, my question sa iyo mula kay Myla Torres Eder ng HollywooDorama.com. You're known to like K-pop and K-dramas. Have you seen The World of the Married? And if so, how will you differentiate your portrayal to Han So-hee's portrayal of the other woman?
Okay, yes, I have seen the Korean adaptation of Dr. Foster. And well, yun nga, as we were explaining, iba po talaga yung puso nito, iba po talaga yung pagkakagawa namin, iba talaga yung atake ng Lexi. At first, it was a struggle, of course. Medyo malayo ako dun sa character ni Lexi. Pero with the guidance nga of my characters and co-actors, naabot namin yung goal namin. And makakaasa kayo na hindi po ito katulad ng mga napanood na ninyo noon. We can make sure na talagang iniba po namin. Iba ang mararamdaman ninyo. Siguro, same level of giggle, pero iba po ang puso nito. Mas makaka-relate po kayo dito kasi mas close to home eh. Kasi tayo-tayo na to eh. So, ayun, guaranteed, iba po talaga ang portrayal ng Lexi Lucero kay Dakyong.
I'm happy soon na hindi ko napanood both. The original, Dr. Foster, and World of... Hindi ko pinanood. Kaya sobrang ang fresh nito sa akin.
Nakaka-excite yung feeling na ganyan, na ito yung una mong mapapanood.
That's right. Ikaw yung unang labas mo, parang na-plastican ka agad. Parang,
talaga?
Oo. Parang siyempre siguro gigil na rin ako sa'yo or something. Thank you, Sue. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Let me call in now ang nag-portray ng Gio, Sijan. Hi, Sijan. May question sa'yo dito mula kay Florencio Husay Jr. ng Manual to Life. Ang kanyang tanong ay, sa tingin mo ba, mababago ang perception ng tao sa'yo with your character na very broken? Siguro ang pinanggagalingan niya ng question dito is, ang lakas kasi, yung magnitude kasi ng pagiging Santino mo is just larger than life for us eh. Na parang hindi namin mabura-bura in our heads. Pero sa tingin mo ba yung portrayal mo dito will change that?
Sa tingin ko po, opo, magbabago yung tingin nila sa akin na Santino. Pero thankful pa rin naman ako na hindi yun nawawala sa akin kasi doon nga po ako nakilala. Pero dahil nga doon sa Santino, parang kaya pinagtrabahoan ko rin po ng maigi si Gio kasi gusto ko rin mabago yung tingin sa akin ng ibang tao na marami po akong kayang gawin. And sigurado po ako na marami rin makakarelate dun sa character ko na galing din sa broken family.
Okay. Meron siyang additional question. Ang dark ng pinatunguhan ng counterpart ng character mo sa original BBC series. Paano mo ma-describe ang journey ni Gio as someone who also came from a broken family?
Sorry po, ano po yung question?
Okay, let me say that again. Medyo dark yung pinatunguhan ng counterpart ng character mo sa original BBC series. Paano mo ma-describe yung journey ni Gio as someone who also came from a broken family?
Gaya nga po ng mga sinasabi ko sa recent interviews ko kasi galing din po ako sa broken family. So, naiintindihan ko si Gio kung saan siya nanggagaling. At thankful din po ako sa ABS kasi lalo na sa View kasi yung storya ni Gio dito para mas pinakita nila yung side nila kasi sa ibang adaptation tsaka dun sa original mas nakafocus dun sa family, hindi masyado napakita yung side nung kid. So dito po mas maiintindihan nila kung saan nanggagaling talaga si Gio.
Nice! Kasi baka mamaya nakafocus masyado sa mag-asawa na iwan yung anak, no? So, wow, that's something that we can look forward to. Maraming salamat, Zijan. Let me call in now si Ketchup, Eusebio, at syempre, yung ibang pang mga kasama dito, sina Migs, si Malu, at si Brent. Hello sa inyo. Siguro, quick reaction nung napapanood nyo na, lalo ka na Ketchup, grabe yung tension mo ha. Medyo on the side ka lang, pero nakakainis ka rin ng slight ha. Very, very slight.
Yeah. Well, thank you for noticing it, MJ.
Oo,
Thank you.
kasi biglang
Yeah.
I mean, akala ko parang, okay, si Ketchup andyan lang. Ay, hindi.
Yeah.
I mean, yung tingin, yung
Oo,
character
well,
mo mismo.
it was guided by direct coordinating sa mga nuances na mga ganun, yung mga gusto sana namin ipakita. And she's always telling us
Down.
sana we could try to showcase na ibang klase naman ng characters yung maipakita dito sa show na to, kasi baka they see us in our usual mga roles sa mga ibang ginagawa namin soap. So as much as possible we could try magpakita ng mga ibang klase ng nuances, kagaya ng mga may mga laman na tingin na gano'n, ng mga maliliit na bagay na mas nagdidikta ng detalye tungkol sa character.
Parang ngayon palang nararamdaman na namin that your character will play a very pivotal role, especially pag nag-unravel na yung mga secrets in the coming weeks, no? How was it? Kasi we didn't see it first, no? Siyempre, pilot week pa lang tayo. But how was the journey acting alongside Jody in those pivotal scenes?
Well, si Jody is isa sa mga inspirasyon ko na artista yan eh. Bata pa lang ako, talagang idol ko na yan.
Jody, sumagot ka. Bata pa lang daw siya.
Hindi, so sobrang...
Tito Ketch.
Sobrang love ko si Tita Jody. May mga mas para sa akin, malaking bagay na yung familiarity namin sa isa't isa ay nakakatulong para dun sa mga sensitive scenes na kailangan namin mairaos at maitawid. Especially sa akin, dahil first time ko sa mga ganung eksena. But, yeah, very memorable at very helpful yung mga naging collaborations namin with Jody and Direko. And
I can't wait to see that. Kasi don't underscore your acting. Ketchup pa. Ano ka ba? Hello. So, feeling ko, grabe yung intense yung scene ni Jody. Jody, you wanna react on what Ketchup said about yung mga pivotal scenes ninyo?
Actually, kasi may mga sensitive scenes kasi kaming ginawa ni Tito Ketch. And siguro tama yung sinabi niya na nakatulong yung, kasi kilala namin ang isa't isa, magkaibigan kami eh. Hindi lang naman ito yung pinagsamahan namin at hindi naman kami, kumbaga, nagkakasama lang sa work. Kaya lang, syempre parang minsan iniisip ko, nakakailang nako, kumpare ko to, parang paano ba natin gagawin to? And ayun lang. So, at first, may ilangan ng very light and charming. Pero, sa awa naman ng Diyos, nairaos namin yung mga eksena naming dalawa.
Sa pilot week pa lang mapanood niyo po, very short yung scene with Jody and Ketchup. Pero ako na-tension na kaagad ako. Ay, ano to? Ano nangyayari? Thank you, Ketchup. Thank you, Jody, for answering that question. Let me bring now Migs, Malu, and Brent. Meron tayong question dito mula kay Gia Aliana ng giaaliana.com. Where are you guys?
Hello po.
Where are you?
Hello.
Hindi ko na pumakan yung video with.
Wala pang the host. Okay.
Yan.
Oh yes.
Malu, mga bagets naman ang mga kasama mo dito, ha? Wala akong masabi.
Meron din po mga senior than me.
meron. Okay. Your characters seem to be one of the newly introduced characters, no, for this adaptation. Siguro maganda, baka nagtataka yung mga tao. Ano kaya mga roles nila in this series? Kwento niyo sa amin, anong inyong mga papel? Migs, let's start off with you.
Ang papel ko po dito ay kaibigan po ni Lexi or ni Sue, a gay best friend ni Sue. At aabangan na lang po ng mga manonood natin kung anong klaseng kaibigan ba ako. Kasi pagdating sa kaibigan, minsan supportive ka, minsan naman hindi. At sadyang may mga ganong pagkakataon siguro habang pinapanood nila tong serye na ito.
Konsentidor ba? O real talk kind of friend? Di ba yan yung kailangan mong alam yan eh. Thank you, Migs. Brent, Ikaw naman, what's your role here?
Okay, so my role here is Mix Ilustre. Ako po yung younger brother ni David. So, abangan nyo lang guys kung kakampihan ko ba yung brother ko or papagalitan ko. We'll see, we'll see.
We will see if blood is thicker than water, huh? Sige, alamin natin yan, Brent. Malu, ikaw naman, ano bang role mo dito? I'm so excited.
I play the mayordoma of the Bahay of the Kabits ni Sue, ni Art at ni Rachel. The three of us, kami ang what makes the broken marriage vow very Pinoy. We're like sapin-sapin. We add color to the broken marriage vow. So alam mo naman, ang Filipino culture, unlike the other adaptations or the other versions, this is what makes our version Filipino. The house helps are extensions of the family and usually significant sila. And I played that role. I am the mayordoma and yaya of Sue Ramirez, Lexi Lucero.
Ikaw din ba ang Marites o hindi naman?
Marites, lahat na, nanay, konsentidora, yaya. Alam mo naman ang Pinoy, may kaibigan, hindi pwedeng hindi mangingialam. Sabi ni Angelit ni Bianca, hindi nila sasabihin, okay maniwala, manood kayo. Yan sila, merong kaibigang LGBTQ, lahat may ganon represented. Kasi
lahat may hirit, Miss Malu.
No. Now I understand yung last line ni Direk Connie doon sa AVP kanina, that you will see yourself in this series.
Yes,
It may not be necessarily the lead stars, but you will find yourself in the picture like, ako ba to?
Yes.
Will I be that person that will do the real talk to this friend? Or will I do the Marites thing? Wow, that's interesting. I just realized it now.
Yeah, and MJ, perhaps, during the pilot episode siguro, you'll watch it because this is the Pinoy version of Dr. Foster. Pero as you watch it siguro daily or weekly, wala na yon. You will just be glued to how the story will unfold and you will see yourself in one of the characters.
Well said. Thank you so much, Malu, Migs, and Brent for answering the questions. Maraming salamat. I just want to go now to siguro our representatives from View Philippines. Maybe we can call in Miss Ari or Garlic. There you go. Miss Ari and Garlic, congratulations on like we described it kanina, groundbreaking partnership between View and ABS-CBN. What makes this partnership different from your other partners? O, di ba? Nagano'n ako, your other partners. What makes it different, Miss Ari?
Yeah, I mean, two main things that really make it different. The first one is the team. I think we've just had such a great experience working with the ABS-CBN team, both on and off the camera. I mean, it's really unparalleled and really what defines the powerhouse. And it's always going to be with our team and their team really collaborating and using data to drive our decisions. And it's not an easy time to film. And as everybody has talked about in the pandemic, I mean, we've gone through so many challenges, and not just health-wise, but weather and every other factor that could possibly happen. So it's really the team that is quick to make decisions and drive what is best for both of the companies. The other aspect is really how we choose content together. And as we are very strategic in our approach, it's really the way that we have acquired content and worked with our content partners. Again, we look at a lot of data. Data drives all of our decisions. At View, we look at, pieces of different scenes of our shows that have worked really well. And that's really how the characters to the actors to when we even showcase these things. And so when we put all of those factors, we take the data from our side, our audience, and pair that with a rock star team, we really create something very beautiful. And so that's really what it makes the difference between our partnership with ABS-CBN and anybody else.
And you're working with the best. That's the best part. Yeah, working with the best to deliver the best, like what you said in your speech. Garlic, it's like homecoming to you, right?
Yes, yes. I mean, really, as View goes strong with 2022 with its own Filipino content category and now offering highly anticipated Filipino titles to its viewers, it was strategic to form this powerhouse partnership with ABS-CBN as we are really aligned when it comes to bringing the best of the Filipino on cam, as seen by the stellar performances of our actors, and the best of the Filipino off-cam to the world with our content. And we really believe that what makes this content partnership different is that it stands for really premium quality Asian content that no other content partnership can deliver right now. So we're very proud of this partnership with ABS.
Yes, alam niyo po si Garlic ang head writer ng ASAP before. You know, she's been all over us sa ABS-CBN. We're happy to see her part of View Philippines. Miss Ari, my question is, with this partnership, what countries or territories will the Broken Marriage Vow be shown or be seen?
Well, right now it will be Philippines, but we're always looking for opportunities to fulfill the needs of our online viewers all over the world. And that includes continuing to deepen our partnership and our penetration with some of our other markets. But what's more important is really to, again, listen to our audience. We're starting this partnership off in a really big way, assessing the data and seeing what makes sense for both of our businesses.
All right. Well, sana, gaya ng sabi Tita Cor, we hope to see our titles in Southeast Asia, Middle East, and in South Africa very, very soon. Thank you very much, Miss Ari and Garlic. Welcome home, kapamilya. Maraming salamat. Let me move on now and call in isa sa mga interesting characters din sa The Broken Marriage Vow, Jane Oinesa. Hi, Jane. We have a question for you here from JL Aquino ng blogph.com. Your character in the series is one of the top fan favorites. What was your reaction when you heard na ikaw ang gaganap nito?
Really excited and nakakakilig, syempre, and really thankful din sa Dreamscape for this opportunity, and I was just really excited to start working on this and to collaborate with the whole team and sila direct.
Ikaw yung parang unprecedented Marites eh. Yung hindi sinasadya, pero alam mo yun?
Marites na matulungin.
Matulungin. May good intentions naman pala.
Din ako na maka-eksena si Ate Jody kasi alam ko na itong role na ito yung madalas na nakakausap ni Ate Jody. So, yun, isa rin yun sa mga nagpa-excite lalo sa akin.
Alam nyo, you have to watch out for Jane in this lalo sa pilot week pa lang. Ibang klase ng ihahatid na tension ni Jane. Thank you, Jane. Maraming salamat. I'll call you again later. Pero eto na, let me go back to Sue. Sue, there's a question for you here from Jason from Certified Kapamilya. Outside looking in sa character and without spoiling anything, ano ang personal advice na mabibigay mo kay Lexi? You're kind of outside looking in. Without spoiling the rest of ano mangyayari.
Sige po. Okay, so Lexi, you are loved. Whatever you do, you're very smart, napakabuti mong tao. I just hope you make the right choices and that you see your worth more than you already do. Mas bigyan mo pa ng importansya yung sarili mo. At siguro, tumatalon na pusa, sorry. At siguro, mahalin mo pa yung sarili mo. Mas mahalin mo yung sarili mo kaysa sa mga tao sa paligid mo para hindi ka ma-lost. So, yun siguro yung magiging advice ko kay Lexi. And makinig ka sa magulang mo. Nako, advice ko sa lahat ng nanonood din. Makinig po tayo sa mga magulang natin.
Since andyan ka na, isa-segue ko na yung tanong ni Albert Brian ng Chicanes Avenue. Ang tanong niya sa'yo, Sue, is, how do you see this portrayal boosting your career?
You know, MJ, I treat every project as a breakthrough na role talaga. Ang treatment ko sa bawat character po na ginagawa ko pareho-pareho po talaga ng treatment. And I think na lahat din po ng mga projects na nagawa ko was of course, not only a stepping stone, but a step higher to something that I would want to achieve in the future. And I think this project is a big, big opportunity with our partners in View, of course, and Dreamscape and ABS-CBN. Medyo malaking hakbang po ito dun sa ladder, dun sa hagdan na sinasabi ko. So I think this is the biggest blessing. And I'm so grateful and thankful talaga na ako po yung napili nila to play Lexi. Binago din po ni Lexi ang buhay ko. Naiuwi ko po ang mga traits niya dito sa bahay. And hindi ko na siya makakalimutan ever. And hindi naman yung pagiging kabit, baka isipin nyo. Yun guys, kalma kayo dyan. Ayun na tayo eh. Hindi yon like her being idealistic, she's a go-getter eh. Parang whatever she puts her mind into, nakukuha niya talaga, and she has the fire in her heart to get it, which can be dangerous also, of course. Kaya nga nagkaganon. Pero I think ito yung pinaka malaking blessing talaga po na natanggap ko. And I'm really grateful to have worked with everyone that I've worked with and to be working on this project also. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, since andito ka na, susunod-sunurin ko na yung mga questions para sa Sue, okay? There's a question here from Alan Sancon, but I believe Alan already asked this during your solo press con. It's about that batukan scene, no? With Jody, and Alan asked you to share with us paano nyo binuo yun. Since you already answered that last week, ang tanong ko na lang is, may iba pa bang mga eksena na confrontation na ganon kayong ginawa ni Jody or ni Zanjo or whoever na dapat naming abangan, and why?
Actually, ang haba pa po ng journey ng The Broken Marriage Vow. Yung mga nakita nyo sa trailer at yung mga nakapanood na rin kanina, ang layo-layo pa po ng mga pupuntahan natin. Sobrang exciting ang magiging journey nito, and I'm sure na marami pa po kayong mga kaabang-abang na eksena na dapat nyo talagang mapanood kapag pinalabas na po kami sa January 24. So, sana samahan nyo po kami sa journey para na din dun sa discovery. Kung, syempre guys, marami kaming mga pasabog para sa inyo. Hindi namin kayo bibig.
So warm up lang pala yon. Yung nakita natin sa patikim pa lang, appetizer.
Yun. Yung galing sa akin, sa lahat ng mga characters, magugulat kayo sa mga malalaking confrontations at saka malalaking eksena. Magaganda talaga. Lahat ng characters ay nabigyan talaga po na-highlight talaga, and mapapanood nyo talaga yung journey. Kaya talagang mas marami pong makaka-relate dito sa kwento na to.
Wow. Can't wait. Thank you, Sue, for answering our bullets of questions. Let me call in now si Joem Bascon and si Sandino Martin. Hi, Joem. Hi, Sandino. Two great actors. Award-winning actors. Hindi ko pa kayo nakikita sa pilot week, pero pakwento sa amin ano ang inyong mga papel na aabangan dito. Sandino, you go first. Sandino Martin, 27.
Sorry. Hindi pa rin nagbago. Binago ko na yan kanina, sorry. My role here is Doc Barry Inocencio.
Oh yeah, I saw you. You were next to Doc Jose.
Yeah. Okay. So I played the colleague of Angeli and Dr. Jill. So my role talks about the politics inside a management of doctors. So marami rin siyang pupuntahan. Maraming mga decisions din siyang gagawin accordingly to his goal. May goal si Barry.
Wow. Very interesting yung role mo. Doon ka naman sa parang line of ng career ni Jody.
Yes. Ako yun.
Wow. Interesting. Joem, ikaw naman. What's your role here?
Yes. Ako. I play the role of Enzo Tierra. Ako yung on and off partner ni Dayan, which is played by Jane Oineza.
Okay.
And ayun, yung role ko yung nadawit sa problema nila Jill, David, and Lexi.
Syempre
Yeah.
kasi grabe yung na-discover ng ng
partner ko. Yeah. So, ayun, kasama ko sa mga kaguluhan na mangyayari.
I know.
So, I'm just, siguro for the portrayal would be siguro yung pamakita ng role ng Enzo yung because of love, yung judgment medyo clouded na sa lahat ng bagay.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen, how everything will unfold pag pumasok na yung mga characters nyo kasi magkakaiba ng ibang subplots yung sa inyo.
Yes.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Sandino.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Let me bring back our directors, Direk Connie and Direk Andoy. We have a question here for our directors mula kay Chad Rosete ng The Manila Feed. Ang question niya is, how challenging was it for you to direct a big like ensemble? No? You know, yung cast members na ganito yung kalibre, ganito yung kasikatan, ganito yung kayang ibigay. Paano nyo nabalanse na dapat lahat ay may moment? Kasi si Ketchup pa lang, yung binigay nyo kay Ketchup, may moment na kaagad, nagustuhan ko na kaagad eh. Direk Connie, you go first.
Actually, sana tinanong mo, ano bang challenge sa shoot na to? Yung pandemya. I mean, parang, kumbaga, ang hirap ng restrictions and may challenge in restrictions on how we're gonna mount it, but we still want to come up with something that is global. Okay,
Right.
Wala, magaling at mahuhusay. Ang term ko dito, blessed. And grateful na na lahat ng mga actors na nakasama namin sa set ay sobrang mahuhusay. And when they come on the set, they're prepared. They've read their scripts, they know already. So nandun na kami sa nitty-gritty. With your question about giving them that moment, kasi mag-give and take. So parang malinaw naman na kunyari, itong shot na to, o moment mo to bigay mo na to. Parang gano'n. O ito, moment ni Jill to, ito moment ni David to. So may kani-kaniya silang mga hatian, kumbaga as for me as I shoot the scenes, kumbaga alam ko ito ibibigay ko to sa kanya, tong linya na to sa kanya to, ito kay ganito to, and no role is small lahat kasi ng roles na yan ay integral in making the characters come out the way that we want them, like Dr. Jill. So each one of them contributes to how Jill will be, how David will be, how Lexi will be. So how the relationships with all of these other support, even the talent artists din namin, all of them when they come together creates a bigger picture of how we want the characters to come out. Well, magaling at mahuhusay, masyado silang generous, MJ. Masyado silang generous, yun ang masasabi ko. Thank you, guys.
Direk Andoy, take one lahat?
Yes, wala kasi kaming time. Kailangan, yun yung mga specific na instructions namin before going into the lock-in na sana we won't waste time because we don't have, like us directors, we don't have time to teach them how to act or how to make the scene come alive, you know? So they really have to do their assignment prior to going up to Baguio for the shoot because we don't have time. We're shooting in a pandemic. So pagdating pa lang nung scene, alam na dapat nila yung lines, alam na dapat nila yung nuances, yung also para mapadali na rin yung trabaho namin because we have 1,001 things in our mind in telling the story. So alis na sa utak namin yung kung paano namin sila tuturuan umarte. Una-una, hindi namin sila kailangan turuan umarte kasi nga napakahusay nilang umarte lahat sila. Tama si Direk Connie, even the talents, yung kahit passers-by lang, kahit yung people, background actors, nagbibigay sila ng buhay para maikwento namin ng buong buo at solid na solid yung The Broken Marriage Vow. That's why I'm so happy and I'm so blessed to be working with this talented and amazing bunch of actors talaga.
Wow. Thank you, Direk Andoy. Direk Connie, you wanna add?
Wait, baka naman isipin nila, wala naman tayong ginawa, Andoy.
Ay, wala talaga. Nag-outfit ka lang doon. Nakita ko naka-outfit ka lang lagi. Ganun, tapos ganun ka lang. No?
may mga moments na alam mo na hindi mo na yon kakaririn. Tapos may mga moments na alam mo, oh my God, pag-uusapan nyo to. Ang isang bagay rin na, kumbaga bago pa lang dumating doon, alam na nila na gagawin mo na tong organic. Alam na nila na gagawin ito, na papakiwarian mo yung sarili nila. How are you feeling today in this character saying these lines? And so, it changes the whole ball game of kung anong inisip mo in your mind. But the good thing nga is, of course, meron pa rin yan, pero kaya nilang gawin yung mabilis. Ang bilis nilang mag-isip, magaling silang mag-assimilate na dahil nakasakay na sila doon, eto na to. Wala na yung, paano po ito? wala nang ganon. Kumbaga, guess, okay, go, roll.
Wow! Because we are talking about award-winning actors dito. Diba? Ang kasama nyo rito ay award-winning actors. Maraming salamat, Direk Andoy, Direk Connie. And speaking of award-winning, let me call in this batch of brilliant actors that we have in the industry. Let me call in Susan Africa, Art Acuña, and Ronnie Lazaro. My God! These names, grabe, Tita Susan.
Naka-nervous naman ang description mong intro sa amin. Kinakabahan tuloy ako.
Tita Susan, gagamitin ko yung yung line ni Ketchup. Bata pa lang ako, pinapanood kita. Okay, Tita Susan, what's your role? I mean, we've seen it, but for those who haven't seen it, what's your role in this project?
Okay, I am the mother of David Ilustre. My name is Marina Ilustre. Hindi ako typical na nanay na Filipino mother in the sense na sobrang devoted ko sa anak ko. Sobrang mahal na mahal ko ang pamilya ko. Pero pag nagkamali siya, hindi ko siya masyadong pagsasabihan. Kakampihan ko siya. Pero hindi ako tumitigil na ituwid siya sa tamang daan. Lagi ko siya sinasabihan na para sa katahimikan ng pamilya mo, makipagbati ka na kay Jill, isipin mo si Gio, lagi akong nasa likod niya. Ako ang kanyang konsyensya. At ang maganda rin dito, yung kita niyo sa opening scene, yung sa first introduction sa scene ko, yung Filipino home na sobrang daming extended family. Yung dinalaw ako ni David sa bahay, parang dami-daming tao. Di ba parang ganun talaga sa probinsya, parang andun na yung mga pamangkin, andun na yung mga kapitbahay, andun na. Tapos yung nanay pa, siya yung tipong, sige, pagluluto ko kayo. Pero in the end, sige, iuutos niya sa iba. Nakakatawa yung character ko. Nakakatawa. At napaka-enjoy ko. Thank you, Direk Connie, sa pagbigay buhay at sa discussions natin on how to bring out Marina na maging sobrang interesting.
Tita Susan, how was it working with Z?
Oh my God, I love Z so much. Hindi siya mahirap mahalin. Alam mo, I've portrayed so many mothers. And my first job really is to love whoever is going to be my son or daughter in the project. Ay naku, si Z, mahal na mahal ko yun. Napakadaling mahalin, di ba? Ang gwapo-gwapo pa, ang galing-galing pa. At napaka-generous magbigay ng kanyang energy sa mga eksena.
Wow, that's good to hear. Maraming salamat, Tita Susan. Sir Art, ikaw naman, nakita ka na namin sa Pilot Week at very very intense din yung unang establishing scene mo with Z, with Jill, with David, with Jill, and of course si Sue, no? How was it working with all these actors? Sir Art, naka-mute po kayo. Please unmute.
Okay, I have a question for you first before I answer that question. Yeah. My question for you is, I don't know how to text on Zoom kasi, so I don't know how to ask the question of somebody individually. But who is Marites?
Marites, Sir Art, it's like our label now to those gossipers, rumor millers, mga chismosa.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. I want Marites in the show, man. Yeah, so. Anyway, now I'll answer your question. How was it like working with this top-notch cast? Well, the first word that comes to my mind is generosity. You know, nobody was solo flying. It was all collaborative, you know, and that goes for directors as well. You know, when you have a project like this with so much heart, you know, it has nowhere to go but somewhere gold. You know, and I think that's where the show is. So I advise everybody to watch it. It's a reflection of life, and it's about broken hearts. Yeah. You know?
Oh wow! Yeah. Broken hearts. You closely worked with Sue with most of the scenes, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of scenes with my daughter, a lot of scenes with my wife. I had a lot of scenes with the other characters as well. You'll see it. It'll unravel as it goes along.
I know. And yun ngang sa table confrontation scene pa lang po, Sir Art. Much talked about na ng mga nakapanood ng trailers. What more the other scenes that you guys have done and completed, no?
Yeah, I wonder what Marites is going to say about
You learned something new today, Sir Art. You learned the definition of Marites. Maraming salamat, Sir Art Acuña. Is Tito Ronnie here? Tito Ronnie Lazaro?
Where's Brother Lazarus?
We're waiting for Tito Ronnie to go on camera. There you go. Hi, Tito Ron.
There, really. Hi.
Tito Ron, how was it seeing it the pilot week?
When I accepted this project, I know it's going to be a great one. So no doubt, no question. Let's get it on. That's all. I represent our LGBTQ family. So that's my story.
Oh. Interesting. But okay, so your role here is you're a doctor professor na alcoholic who became alcoholic, right?
Yeah. Simply because of his frustration of death of a lover, of a friend, lover, Jake. So part of that. But there's something here that Jill, Doc Jill could also take upon as her story, sort of parallel to mine in a way, in a short moment. So there. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So parang medyo magsasabay pala yung
meron ganun. Yes.
Wow. Well, we can't wait to see that. Mag-unravel yan in the coming weeks, no?
Yes.
Ronnie, how is it working with Jody pala?
Love her. Worked with her in Bagong Buwan. She was still a teenager, and she still looks like a teenager. And
Jody, care to react?
She's a beautiful person.
Kumakain.
She's a beautiful person.
I love you, Tito Ronnie.
Would love to work with her more in next project, however. Yeah. Hey.
Jody, how was it working with Tito Ron, the one and only Ronnie Lazaro?
Oh my gosh. I super love doing scenes with him. Kasi, more or less, kasi when you rehearse, when you throw lines, pag tinake na, you never know You'll never know what you're gonna get
Right.
Nagugulat ako sa kanya sa mga eksena namin. So, I super enjoy doing scenes with him.
Yung pilot week pa lang, ang tension na kaagad in that table.
Mm-hmm. And then, bukod doon, may mga ibang scenes pa kami na ginawa. Siguro, sa mga week 6 or sa mga mga week 6 or week 8, ganyan. So, Tito yung scene natin sa fire pit.
Yeah, love.
It was the last scene na shoot namin for the entire show. That was the last sequence.
Wow.
And we really enjoyed it. Really had a great time. Thank you, Tito Ronnie.
Oh, my pleasure.
Something to look forward to. Maraming salamat, Tito Ronnie. Lazaro, maraming salamat. Jody, don't go. Ikaw na yung aking next tatanungin because the next question is for you and it's coming from let me see here. Okay. Mula kay Neil Ramos ng Tempo. Jody, this is another landmark role or project for you. What excites you the most headlining a show that have been many have been eagerly waiting for?
Well, you know what? I guess it's really to be able to do a show of this magnitude and, to have been entrusted with a role na tulad nito na hindi ko alam kung mabibigay pa ulit in this lifetime. And I am just, thankful and I feel blessed to be able to do this one with this amazing cast, working with my amazing directors, and of course, working with our creative team, di ba lahat? Oh my gosh. Sinabi ko dun sa previous interview ko na pag pinanood nyo ang The Broken Marriage Vow, maaaring frontliners, naka-frontline ng mga actors. Pero pag pinanood mo siya ng buo, makikita mo yung puso, yung kaluluwa, yung hirap, pagod, pawis ng lahat ng tao na involved sa proyektong ito. And I believe, for me, that's what makes this project so special.
Right. I agree, Jody. Kasi, these times, di ba, parang alam na natin na mahirap magtrabaho. So now we appreciate all the work from the behind the scenes to the front of the camera.
Yes.
Diba? Maraming salamat. Jody, I'll call you again later
Thank
on.
you.
Let me bring back Zanjo. Let me bring back Zanjo and mag-react ka lang sa sinabi Tita Susan kanina. Tita Susan, balik ka nga ulit on camera. Magre-reacting ko lang si Zanjo para makita ko rin reaction mo.
Thank you, Tita Sue. Nagka-work na tayo before. Thank you, Nay.
Pero, konti lang
nagka-work tayo before,
natin
pero hindi tayo mag-ina. At ngayon, sobra akong na-excite nung nalaman ko ikaw yung magiging mami ko, nanay ko. Kaya, ang sarap nung experience na isa tayong pamilya. Thank you.
Parang kinikilig si Zanjo. Kinikilig siya, Tita Sue. Si Zanjo,
Oo, siyempre.
Grabe. Kasi may mga impromptu emotions ng isang ina sa isang anak habang pinagsasabihan niya. At si Sanjo napaka-open ng kanyang energy, kaya ramdam na ramdam mo. Kaya ang sarap magbigay sarap ka-eksena.
Yeah, you've worked with a lot of actors playing a mother, no? Iba din ang experience kay Z. Tita Sue.
Yung
Yes po.
Well, malaking tulong eh. Malaking tulong yung naging character talaga ni Tita Sue kay David kasi 'di ba? Alam naman natin na kung ano yung talaga yung mga ganap ni David dito sa storya. Pero once nakasama niya yung pamilya na, pero doon nakikita yung yung pagiging pure niya, yung mapagmahal na anak, mapagmahal na kapatid. So nakakatuwa na may lumalabas na gano'n na kabutihan pa rin kahit papaano.
Kung gusto nyong makita yung bonding, yung energy, yung chemistry bilang mag-ina ni Tita Sue at saka ni Zanjo, abangan nyo yan. Magsisimula na yan sa pilot week pa lang. Thank you, Tita Sue! Maraming salamat. Z, ang question here is from Kate Adahar of Random Republica. As a future husband and father, anong life lesson ang nagkaroon ng impact sa'yo sa pagbuo nyo ng story at pagganap mo bilang unfaithful husband?
Siguro yung pinakamalaking impact na naramdaman ko as David, yung epekto niya sa anak kay Gio. Yun yung parang pinaka hindi niya naisip sa umpisa. Akala niya lahat kaya niyang ayusin. Akala niya lahat ng gusto niya makokontrol niya, magagawa niya. Pero yung naapektuhan na si Gio at yung buong nakapaligid sa kanya, especially yung bata, doon yung pinaka nakakatakot talaga na mangyari. Kasi lalaki yan eh. Yung trauma na pwedeng mangyari sa kanya, mag-iiba yung takbo ng buhay niya sa future niya, yung gusto niyang gawin, yung mga pangarap niya mag-iiba, di ba, yung mga goals niya sa buhay na bilang ni tatay niya.
So yun yung pinakamalaking lesson na dapat isipin ng mga lalaki bago sila gumawa ng desisyon kung magloloko ba sila o hindi.
Alright, well, speaking of that lesson, my last question is also about lesson. It's for Jody. But let me bring up on the stream yung ating mga lead stars. Let me bring up Zijan, Sue, and Jody back up here again before I throw in my last question for Jody. Jody, the last question is from Von Belinario of News 5 or One News Philippines. What's your message as Jody and Dr. Jill sa mga kababaihan or sa kung sino man na pinagtak sila ng asawa or partner kung paano sila babangon to redeem themselves? Jody.
I had a similar question before for my previous interview. Ang sabi ko naman din talaga na there's always life after heartbreak. Hindi ito katapusan ng mundo. I know that it's really going to hurt. I mean, no betrayal naman is easy. Pero you can always choose to heal.
Right.
Diba? And when you begin to heal and begin to love yourself more, then marirealize mo na may pwede ka pa palang ibigay.
Ganda. Ganda. Heal. Di ba, ang ganda ng word na yon, parang thank you, Jody, for those words. Because I'm sure someone out there is listening and very, very broken. Gaya ng description nila kanina, broken hearts. This project is about broken hearts. And just remember that you can still heal and recover and redeem yourself.
And you are never too broken to be fixed. Kaya yan.
Nice! Ang ganda. What a beautiful message. Siguro, parting shots na lang. Eto na, we're a week away. Mapapanood na ng buong mundo ang inyong pinaghirapan. What do you wanna say? Let's start with Zijan.
Una-una gusto kong pasalamat sa ABS, sa Dreamscape, and sa View sa binigay nilang napakalaking oportunidad na gawin namin itong proyekto na to. At syempre salamat sa buong staff ng The Broken Marriage Vow and sa lahat ng mga co-actors ko po na hindi natin magagawa lahat yon kung wala kayo. Kaya nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyo. At sana supportahan niyo po yung The Broken Marriage Vow sa January 24 na po yan. Pwede mapanood sa lahat ng kapamilya platforms. Salamat po.
Sue?
Ayan, hello po ulit sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po for still being here sa mga nanonood pa. At sa mga makakapanood pa, iniimbitahan po namin kayo na panoorin niyo po sana ang The Broken Marriage Vow sa January 24 na po yan. Proud na proud po kami sa proyekto na to, sa series na to. Kaya sana po ay maging proud din po kayo bilang Pinoy sa ating entry sa Dr. Foster. So sana po ay manood po kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Z?
Yun, gusto ko magpasalamat sa ABS, sa Dreamscape, para sa opportunity na binigay nila sa akin na gumanap at maging part ng isang napakagandang show, ng The Broken Marriage Vow. At sa cast, kay Direk Connie, kay Direk Andoy, sa creative team, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. At siyempre, kay Sue, kay Sijan, Jody, thank you sa inyo dahil hindi ko mabubuo yung character ni David kung hindi nyo ginawa ng ganong kahusay yung mga characters din nyo. So, salamat. At sa mga nag-aabang sa show namin, canned na po to. Tapos na siya. Nagawa na namin. Unlike before, pag gumagawa kami ng mga teleserye na inaalam namin yung takbo ng storya, kung saan ba kayo kakapit, kung kami pupunta, yung mga ganun. Pero ito po, tapos na, buong-buo na siya, and masasabi ko na proud ako sa project na to, and yun, kung ano po yung gusto niyo mapanood, yun po yung bibigay namin sa inyo, kahit tapos na po namin siya nagawa. Kaya yun, gusto ko rin congratulate lahat dahil meron tayong panibagong ipapakita sa mga audience natin, na hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa buong mundo.
World-class project talaga. Jody?
Well, I just want to say na I just feel so privileged to have been entrusted with this role. And I just want to say also congratulations to ABS-CBN and View for this major partnership. And I want to thank Tito Deo, Tita Cory, Miss Ari, Miss Garlic for giving me this opportunity to do what I love. And I also would like to thank our directors, Direk Connie, maraming salamat, Direk Andoy, sa lahat ng cast na nakasama ko. Anak, Suzy, thank you sa lahat ng cast. At syempre, sa prod na rin, maraming salamat. Kasi isa sila sa pinakapagod sa show na to. Yung mga crew, thank you sa puso na ibinigay ninyo sa proyektong to. And sa aming mga manonood, sana po ay suportahan ninyo ang The Broken Marriage Vow. Mapapanood nyo na po yan sa January 24, 8:40 p.m. po sa Kapamilya Channel at Jeepney TV sa cable, Kapamilya Online Live sa Facebook at YouTube, A to Z Channel 11 at TV5 sa Free TV. At syempre po sa mga gustong mauna na makapanood na, pwede po kayong manood advance po, 48 hours po in advance before po ng TV broadcast starting January 22 sa I Want TFC po yan at View. Maraming salamat po, and to God be the glory.
There you have it. Sinabi na ni Jody kung saan siya papanood, so you won't be able to miss it. Let's call in again the whole cast na nandito. Maraming salamat for joining us as we wave goodbye to all our kapamilyas na nanood ngayong hapon at gabi sa ating global MediaCon from all corners of the world. Maraming salamat from ABS-CBN, Dreamscape, and View. This is for all our kapamilyas all over the world in the service of the Filipino. Maraming salamat po. Stay safe, everybody. Stay blessed. And don't forget, The Broken Marriage Vow, January 24. Bye, kapamilya! We love you!
You take
Bye!
care.
Thank you!
Thank you po!
Salamat!
Nice
to see you!
Thank you! Thank you, Hazel! Thank you!
Bye!
Hazel! Thank you!
Napakahirap
Thank you, guys.
pagsabay-sabay
Take
ng pagiging doktor, professor,
Ibibigay ako.
pagiging ina, at pagiging asawa. Pero lahat ginagawa mo para sa